Hello, students. This is Mr. Gore, and I wanted to, for all my courses, I try to create a navigation video just so you guys can find where everything is located in the course. And so I've got it in student view. Now, granted, I'm making this video in December before certain things are available. So, for instance, when I click on announcements, it's not going to show your announcements for the course, and same thing for the calendar. But having you guys access this whenever the course begins, then you'll be able to see these things. So, the first thing you want to do in the course is click on begin here. This is where you're going to find a lot of stuff that's going to help you. The welcome video to the course, definitely want you to watch that. It's a short YouTube video of me explaining a few things in the course, and so very important for you to watch that. This video that I'm posting will be located in between these two. Here's the course syllabus, and here's the course schedule. So the course schedule has got all your assignment due dates. And so you can put them in your phone calendar if you like, or if you do a paper calendar, you can do that. I want to show you this. This is the Respondus Lockdown Browser link. This is one of the things that you will have to do in order to take any kind of quiz or test in this course. And so once you click on this page, you're going to click on the NPC installer and you click install now. So one of the things that you may have to do is disable your antivirus software temporarily until you download the software, and then you can bring it back up. But this is a requirement for the course. So what it does is it locks down your browser and tabs, so that way when you're taking a quiz or a test, you can't just look up stuff on your computer and so forth. So it's designed to deter cheating. Here's some instructor biographical information, course overview. Another posting of the syllabus. National Park Colleges requires us to do this. It doesn't make sense to have it posted in two places, but nonetheless, it's there. My email policy, classroom guidelines, which is an online class, so it's not really relevant as much in terms of, now it would be for discussion boards in terms of respecting your fellow classmates and so forth. Feedback and response time, I respond to emails or messages through Blackboard within 24 hours, Monday through Friday. Granted, I have my National Park email, which is this right here on my phone. And so oftentimes you send me a message through Blackboard, just copy it and paste it and send this to me as an email, because I'll get the alert on my phone. I can go in and respond, Blackboard will respond to your email right there. So it just kind of alerts me. But I do check Blackboard every day, but unless I'm traveling or something on a weekend, but just a little bit faster response time. Your first three introductory assignments in the course are going to be your syllabus quiz, your Blackboard scavenger hunt, and as well as your self-introduction. Okay. Now your self-introduction is going to be found under the discussions link. And so if I click on this, it'll have your self-introduction up here and so forth. So that's to begin here. The syllabus quiz has unlimited attempts, no time limit. Just keep answering until you answer them all correctly. Or keep trying it. Then a Blackboard scavenger hunt. I do want to show you the Blackboard scavenger hunt real quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually download this file, and what you'll see is on the left-hand column, it's got all these different things in the course, and then on the right-hand column, you're just going to type it up where you're going to find each of those things. You save it, and then once you've done that, then you're going to go back here, click on this link. And then on the next page, you'll see where you can actually upload it. You're going to select your file, and you're going to, upload it. And you're going to click submit. Okay, so that's your three introductory assignments. The textbook is free. You can download it from this link. You can also go to the OpenStax website. Now, if you want to purchase a bounded copy of the book, it's going to be for US History 1 and 2. It's about $52, at least that's what it was when I bought it over Amazon in the summer. But you can do that if you'd like to take notes or highlight, but it's not required, and so forth. So I want to show you just Module 1, because Module 2, 3, and 4 basically be the same, what that looks like. And so you'll see this got a module overview. It's got the objectives, the guidance in the order that you should do things, and so forth. Some of this is going to be repeating for each chapter. Module readings, my lecture notes and PowerPoints are posted here. Okay. Now I will tell you this, my lecture notes and PowerPoints correspond to a different textbook. the department switched over to the OpenStax book over the past summer. And so I don't have, I'm not going to redo my lecture notes and PowerPoints that completely align with this textbook because it took me just an entire summer to type up lecture notes and so forth for U.S. History 1 and another summer to do it in U.S. History 2. So this is a part-time job for me. I'm not going to do that. I have recorded lectures posted. These take you to YouTube links. And the titles typically correspond to the lecture notes and PowerPoints, so you can see that. One thing I do realize as I'm making this video, I need to add is the recorded lectures for Reconstruction, which corresponds to chapter 16. So I'll post that after I make this video and so forth. So that's what Module 1 looks like. And you can see right here, the digging deeper optional, you can go to the course links, and this will take you to the Crash Course U.S. History videos from YouTube from John Green. He goes really fast in about 15 minutes, but what it is a good review over different topics right before you take a quiz, or you can watch them before you take your test for that module. So don't hesitate to utilize those, and he's a lot more funny and engaging than I am on my recorded lectures, just to be honest. And then here's where you're going to see all of the quizzes. You'll notice it says requires Respondus Lockdown browser. So you won't be able to access these quizzes unless you have that software downloaded. Unfortunately, Respondus Lockdown browser is not compatible to Chromebooks and tablets. I'm really sorry about that. I sincerely wish that it was, because I know Chromebooks are so much more affordable for students, and a lot of my high school students have Chromebooks. In fact, I have one that my wife uses for in-home business as well. I know they're great products, but unfortunately, they're not compatible yet. And so you have to have a PC or a Mac to complete your quizzes or tests in the course. Definitely my introduction video, I'll talk about the importance of this, the test study guide for each module. I recommend you download that and fill it out as you read each chapter within the module and listen to the recorded lectures and so forth. Here are the film assignments. And so the first one is the link that takes you actually to the film. And what it does, it takes you to the PBS website. Now, if PBS has prevented you from viewing the video, I donated to PBS so that way I could gain access to these films. And so I can post the username and the password that I created for you guys to be able to watch these films to the PBS website. So I had to give a donation because they're nonprofit. So I did that so my students could take advantage of this and so forth. And so you're going to write, you'll read the instructions and so forth on this. This is takes you to part 1 of the Great War from PBS, American Experience. There's 3 parts. If I had you watch all 3, that would take you a long time to do that. So I just make you watch part 1. You can watch all the other parts. They're really engaging. And my wife, who doesn't even like history, enjoyed them. And then the link to the third film assignment, it actually takes you to YouTube, but you can actually watch it to the PBS website as well. So once the semester's over with, I'm going to change my password and so forth. So it just be, you guys can just gain access just this semester to those films. And I'll donate to PBS again later for next fall. So since you guys are using these films. Anyway, your final exam will be located here, okay? And it is comprehensive, which means it covers topics from the entire semester. Make sure you use the study guide. Here's the course links, okay? It takes you to all the Crash Course U.S. History videos, okay? And then additional resources. I've got some flashcards and so forth. There's another interactive lecture and so forth from free from Cengage Learning and so forth. So the announcements is not going to have anything posted right now because this is in December, but you're going to have announcements posted. I do have an announcement posted on Sunday that reminds you all your assignments due that week. Also have an announcement posted typically the day before a test or maybe a day or two before if it's a film assignment. Also, course messages is where you can send messages and so forth. Course calendar, that's not going to show anything right now because the course hasn't began, but if this was after the course had began, you'd see stuff starting on the 14th when the class begins all the way till through May. And like I said, the discussions is where we're going to take you to the self-intro. So anyway, this is where you're going to access your grades and so forth. Attendance, it's an online class. So and online tutoring, student resource and support. Definitely take advantage of this. Particularly if you are a student who has need of academic accommodations, whether you're, ADHD or ADD and you need extended time on quizzes and tests. If you are dyslexic or something, you can have academic accommodations and so forth provided by National Park College. But in a college setting, you have to meet with that office on campus, and they will set up those accommodations. Every semester, I receive an email from the person who handles that, telling me, about a student who gets academic accommodations, usually it's extended time. So um, definitely take advantage of that. That they're there to help you, and we want to help you, but we have to have the legal documentation to provide that. Otherwise, that'd be an unfair advantage if you don't are in need of those academic accommodations. So anyway, this will help you get started in the course, and looking forward to a great semester. Glad to have you in class.